In the beginning, everybody finds. Many years ago, I found it hard. You had slip-ups, you come back and forth, and then it became very clear to you what was the best way to go. But everybody has to find out for themselves. There's always that doubt. There's always somebody out there saying that it's an exaggerated thing. It's not. They usually don't have the experience. They just don't realize what's going on. And what I found out is I've learned not to argue with anybody about it. I realized that they're in a position where they just don't know yet. That's all.
So when a person does get on a healthy eating program and they looking at their whole lifestyle changing and so on, even when they go off and eat some things for a period of time that they weren't supposed to eat, like one of our previous guests did, it's also obvious that the chemistry starts turning again the wrong way,
right.
And all his problems came back.
Right.
But then once he went back on the eating program again,
they're more than convinced they should stay. That's what happens. That's why going off sometimes is a positive experience.
It's good.
Especially, see, for people that have serious problems, it's a great thing. But a lot of people don't. Their problems are not that serious. They don't know what's happening. They don't realize what's happening.
Yeah.
But, we just keep pushing ahead and keep trying to spread the good word. And certain people will they'll pick the message up and run with it. Some people will, just throw it over their shoulder. It's okay.
But I have a suspicion that there aren't too many people around who don't want to live a long, healthy life. I mean, that has to be the goal of everyone,
Yeah.
And again, the encouraging word is that anyone can get hold of this. Anyone can do this.
Yep.
I mean, we're not exactly talking about, going through 8 years of higher education here where you got to put your nose to the grind and you got to get, we're talking about...
Basically, it's not complicated.
No, not at all.
It seems complicated, and at higher levels it is, but it's like being able to drive a car. If a person really wants to do it, if you know how to drive the car, you don't have to be a mechanic. There's plenty of mechanics out there that will take care of the car while you're driving for you. That's what I like to think we're doing here. So, But, we just hope and we just pray and hope for the best and keep putting one foot in front of the other. And, you got to take the good with the bad, and you got to take the criticism along with the rewards. There's a lot of people out there that are going to be knocking you, but that's all right because I understand where they're coming from. They haven't done it. They don't have the experience, but it's all right.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that last week when I went up there with Bobby, and I told you I was up the Adirondacks. I says that I was up there with a good friend of mine. He's a young fellow. He's a real great athlete. We climbed the mountain up there, and I says, I thank God every day that here I am I'm an old goat here, getting way up there in my 60s. I'm able to climb like a young, a lot of people say, oh, Freddie, you didn't. You're a strong guy. I felt real strong. I was saying to myself, thank God I feel this strong at my age. I said, it's really an amazing thing there, and come back and full of energy, up there, out on that, climbing out there on a 7-hour climb, it really wasn't easy.
Yeah.